Hi, my name is Jason with AlarmSystemStore.com. In today's video, I'm going to be doing an unboxing of the Alarm.com System Enhancement Module for the DSE Power Series. This includes the 1616, 1832, and 1864 Power Series boards. As always, make sure you subscribe to the channel. The more people that subscribe to our channel, the more people we can get the word out to on DIY home security. Before we get started on the video, I do want to let you know that we are doing another giveaway for the decals that you can put on your windows and things to let people know that you have an alarm system. They're a great deterrent, even if you don't have an alarm system. Of course, it doesn't obviously replace an alarm system, but it does let people know that, hey, this property is protected. So for more details on the giveaway, make sure you stay tuned until the end, and I'll let you know all about how to get these. So let's go ahead and go to the table and we'll get started on the unboxing. So we got a nice box here for the Alarm.com System Enhancement Module. And at the bottom you can see it says DSE Power Series Edition. So some cool packaging with it. It's the Interactive Services Cellular and Z-Wave Communicator. So this is both your cellular communicator as well as your Z-Wave controller. So there's some other stuff on the sides here. Not a whole lot of information that is all that useful. Comes with some basic dimensions and voltage, amperage. Comes with a 6-foot cable for your antenna. And then on the back it's got some more words. Some of this kind of applies, not really consumer, useful information for consumers, but pictures. And then at the bottom here there is one useful piece of information. So it's got the serial number /IMEI. You will need this number to actually get your Alarm.com account set up. So let's go ahead and open this box up and see what we can find in here. Alright, so first thing we have is the installation guide. Get that out of the way. We got your power cable, fuse, mounting hardware, a couple of resistors. And then there's the communicator itself. And this has two antennas. It's an LTE module, so it's going to have two antennas. Alright, so let's go ahead and start by looking at the installation guide. So you can open it up. It has a list of the equipment that you should have. So if you're missing any of this, obviously, reason for concern, you'll want to contact us if you bought it from us and let us know so we can get you replacements for anything that you're missing. And then it also gives you some tools and supplies needed. So you'll need a small blade screwdriver and Phillips screwdriver, drill and bits, 4-conductor 22 gauge or larger wire, and an alpha keypad. And again, the alpha keypad's probably not required. If you look at the small print here, it says Alarm.com strongly recommends, which is the same as us. We always recommend having one alphanumeric keypad. And you got your table of contents here. Looks like there's a step-by-step install guide, followed by some more information, troubleshooting, frequently asked questions, etc. So you can verify panel compatibility. Now this is important before you buy it, obviously. You want to make sure you have a Power Series 1616, 1832, or 1864, and it needs to be firmware version 4.2 or newer. So if it's not 4.2 or newer, the System Enhancement Module will not work for your panel. So that's a very important one. And then what we recommend doing, so we have a step 2, create an account. Now keep in mind that this guide is actually for professional installers, primarily. So when it says step 2, create an account, it gives you all this stuff that you need to do. Well, it's not really something that you need to do. It's something that we'll need to do to create your account for you, or whoever is going to be your Alarm.com dealer. So way we recommended you doing this for the system enhancement module is, as soon as you get it, take that serial number that's on the back of the box, send that to us so that we can create your account. And then we'll also need to know your installer code. So if your installer code is not the default, so we should pretty much have most of this information. We'll use what's on your order basically for all of this. But what we definitely need from you is the Alarm.com module serial number and the existing panel installer code. So obviously if it's default 5555, no big deal. But if you did change that, we do need to know, otherwise this will not enroll properly. So once we create the account for you, you'll get a welcome email saying that the account's been created. Don't really try to log in at that point. It's not going to work. It won't work until this has been fully installed and communicates. So step 3, disconnect power, no problem. Step 4, mount. So it's pretty easy to mount. It's got the mounting holes on the back here, pretty easy to mark. Just takes a few screws. So and connecting to the power series, you're going to basically connect to the key bus, with the exception of the red, the positive. So it's actually going to power directly off the battery and not the power series panel. So this red wire, pull it out so you can see. So it's got this interesting little connector on one end. So this part here will slide onto the battery terminal as normal. And then you'll actually put your panel's battery connector onto this other part here. So it slides onto the battery terminal, and your battery connector for your panel slides on top of that. So that allows you to connect both of them directly to the battery. So that's something that's a little unique for this, because it does require a little bit more power than what your panel's going to normally be able to provide. So otherwise, you're connecting ground to black, yellow to yellow, green to green. Pretty easy. And then, since this is an LTE module, the antennas, you'll want to route them so that you have your shorter one kind of sideways, vertical for your bigger one, just to improve your signal reception. So at that point, you're going to power up the panel once you have it all connected, and the keypad is going to show system unavailable for about 10 minutes. And at this point, it's basically just going through all of your programming and detecting everything, because the system enhancement module is actually going to act like a keypad on your system. So it's going to kind of automatically run itself through the programming, which is why we need the proper installer code, because it's going to, just like you would enter it on the keypad, it's kind of doing that internally. So *8 followed by the installer code that we've entered. So it's going to go through that zone scan. It'll take about 10 minutes. When the zone scan is complete, the green and yellow lights on the keypad remain solid. So that's kind of how you know it's complete. I believe they'll be flashing prior to that. And then the 7th step here, broadcast sensor names. So it won't automatically detect your sensor names, because it doesn't really have a way to do that. You'll have to go to one of your keypads that you have your labels inputted, and you'll have to do a sensor or a label broadcast. Pretty easy. It tells you exactly how to do it. And so that is all the basic steps to programming, and it's all laid out nice and easy in here for you. And then it tells you how to, if you're doing any home automation, how to add and delete zone or Z-Wave. I'm sorry. It goes into a whole bunch of different things there. Talks about what the LEDs mean for troubleshooting type things. Module, so it's got different states: idle mode, power save mode, connected mode, and what the LEDs mean in each of those modes. Some frequently asked questions, troubleshooting, and then different specifications here. So it's got some pretty good information in this. It's a nice manual, easy to follow, and everything is pretty well laid out. Let's go ahead and open this up so you can kind of see the interior here. So there's just two tabs on the bottom. You push those in, and it's hard to do. There you go. So you can see this is the back plate that you're going to be mounting using these mounting holes. And then this is the actual SEM board here. So everything's got to be routed, and it snaps into place, you know, under there, and then snaps down here just like that. So it's not going to be flopping around just sitting in there. And then it's got some different terminals, but again, you're just going to follow the installation manual. Generally speaking, you're not going to use most of these terminals. So if you throw away the box before you send us the serial number, don't worry, it's right here on the board, serial number IMEI. So pretty easy to set up. Nice clean packaging, easy to open, looks nice. Alarm.com does a good job with all their products, with you know, making everything as easy to use as possible. Looks good. It's all very polished. So this System Enhancement module is a great module by Alarm.com. It makes their services backwards compatible with the Power Series panels, which obviously gives a lot more access to people without having to switch over their entire system. It does have a few things with it that don't make it as desirable as, say, like the Power Series Neo, which is fully compatible. For instance, you're not going to be able to get the weather on the panel. Just a couple minor things like that. Nothing major. But if you do have a Power Series board, Alarm.com is a great service, and you're not going to have to switch out your entire system to be able to get access to it. So if you like this video, make sure you hit that like button for us. And as promised, we are giving away 5 stickers to up to 5 different people that comment on this video. So if less than 5 people, or 5 people and less, comment, we'll be giving away 5 of these decals to everyone that comments. You do have to be in the contiguous United States for us to ship these to you, but we'll ship them completely free. If more than 5 people comment, we'll be giving away randomly to those 5 people, and we'll let you know in the comments who has won. We're giving up to a week for you to win these, so a week from the date this video goes up, you can comment. If it's been past a week, you can always go to one of our newer videos. We'll be doing giveaways for a lot of our different videos, so you can always check one of those videos out and see what we're giving away on those, if we're giving away anything. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next video.